years ago, a woman who had fled an abusive relationship with her two young sons started the Calgary Women in Need Society. WINS help women in crisis or distress receive help with dignity, from clothes to household goods, and so much more. Laura Dickson is the executive director of the Women in Need Society. Thanks for coming in, Laura. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Congratulations on 25 years as a giving organization in our city. I know women have drawn on your services over the last 2.5 decades. How has the recession impacted you? I imagine you've seen an uptick like so many other organizations.
We have. We've seen nearly a doubling in the demand for services through our family resource centers. And last year, we also gave out just over $500,000 worth of inventory from our thrift stores to those in need. So we are seeing the impact of recent global events, local economic conditions.
Yeah. What do you attribute that to? And we talked about the recession. Also, Calgary has historically had one of the highest domestic violence rates in the country. Alberta does as a whole as well. This is a shameful fact, but true. Is that part of it?
Over time, that has been our legacy. We have served a lot of women that are fleeing abusive relationships. Recently, though, our demographic has shifted slightly more towards newcomers arriving here in Canada, needing the basic necessities to start a new life.
Right. We saw an influx of refugees in Canada last year. Many are doing very, very well, but I imagine some do need to call on your help.
Absolutely. And, the generosity of Calgarians has been amazing. So many people have welcomed Syrian refugees into their homes. But people have also turned to us, and we're working with 80 social service agencies out there in the community to make sure that we're getting connected with those who are most in need.
What do you offer them? I mentioned clothing, household goods. That's something you think about when you think about a woman fleeing domestic violence with her children. These are immediate items that they need to get through the night and the next few days. What else do you offer?
Well, if you can imagine people who are arriving here from different climates, then the need for warm winter clothing is always there as well. Right. And so that's something that we provide. And then beyond that, we also provide some social services through our family resource centers to help people get connected with immigrant settlement agencies and that sort of thing, trying to build a bit of a sense of community there for people.
Absolutely. So 25 years, there are lots of organizations always looking to fundraise in Calgary, but you've come up with a really terrific and unique way to mark your 25th anniversary. Tell us about it.
So we're hoping to make an appeal to 25,000 Calgarians to each donate $25. This will help take us a good way towards our campaign goals, filling the gap from what we're able to generate in revenue in the thrift store and what it actually costs to run our programs and services. And if people aren't able to make the cash donation, we are also targeting a donation of 25,000 bags or boxes from Calgarians, so we're able to turn that into
of clothing and other items.
That's right. Yeah.
So I would imagine, did you have some discussion amongst yourselves about that 25,000 and the $25? Some people say $1 every person could really do something. In a city of 1.1 million people, you should be able to find 25,000.
Well, we think so, and being able to get the message out through opportunities like this is really going to go a long way to helping us reach that goal.
I know people will be able to see a bit of a visual support of the work that you've done in the community on Stephen Avenue and at one other location in the city. Tell us about the photo display.
So tomorrow on Stephen Avenue Mall, all day long, we're going to have a bit of an art gallery out there with images of women and families that WINS has helped and stories to kind of tie the background into it. And then from May 11th through May 17th, we'll be in Bow Valley Square on the main level with the same exhibit. So if people can get a chance to take a look.
Well, and look into the eyes of people that have been helped by your services. Thank you so much. I know you're going to hit the 25,000 at $25 a pop and the 25,000 bags. Thanks so much, Laura, for coming in and for all you do for women in need in Calgary. Really appreciate it. You can reach out to the Women in Need Society. Their website is womeninneed.net. @WINSYYC is their social media handle.